So I had a dog bite that got infected, and it was my own dogs, and they didn't mean to get me, but my hand just got in the middle of their dog fight. And so I went and I got stitches, and I thought everything was going to be okay, and my hand just started blowing up and got really infected really quickly, and the redness went up my arm so quickly that I had to go to the ER, and the ER admitted me. Once I was dismissed from the hospital, my infectious disease doctor said that I was going to need wound care and be under a doctor's care. And so I went to go see my primary physician. Well, they couldn't do the wound care that I needed there at their office, and so she suggested that I go to a wound care clinic, and I had heard about R3 wound care, and so I started coming here. It was really important to me to have my hand back to full functionality because it was not my dominant hand, and I couldn't make a fist. I could move my fingers a little bit, but I definitely could not do any of my regular activities. And coming into hyperbarics, I was a little bit nervous because I've never done anything like that before. I'm not claustrophobic or anything like that, but you are inside a chamber for a little bit of time. So of course the hyperbaric technician told me everything I needed to consider and eased any sort of fears that I had, answered all my questions. And then once I was in the chamber, I didn't have any issues. I just kept popping my ears and it was perfectly fine. And after that, it's just like you're just laying in your bed. When you do it so often, it doesn't take long before it becomes a part of your routine. And I actually kind of looked forward to it at the end of the day, to just relax and take it easy. And to know that my hand was healing while I was just relaxing is really quite amazing.
It happened overnight. It just, my wife said, "What's this on your toe?" So we went to Dr. Nava, and then he said, "This is going to be a slow process." And he said, "You ought to consider hyperbarics." It was that bad when I first came. My toe was solid black, and they said, "This isn't good." But Carrie and Jordan said, "We're going to help you. We're going to work on this. It's going to take some time." The first time I come over here to hyperbarics in Arlington, when I saw the units that they put you in, I said, "That's different. That's going to be in there all alone, huh? For a little less than 2 hours, you're in the machine, and your ears popping like when you're on an airplane. I know that machine's working, so I'm glad to be in it. I've never dreaded getting up and driving over here and getting in the machine and seeing everybody. I've had good results, and I'm getting feeling back in the bottom of my feet, which came first, and now I'm in the toes. Everything has been very caring. Everybody here works together as a team. It's one of the best teams that I've seen with people. They make you feel welcome, and they care about you. I tell everybody, I said, they're helping me save my toe. Wounds are like I had or have, they don't just heal up real nice, by themselves. You got to be care, and this is where you can get it. You can get care here.
I broke my ankle in April, and because I'm diabetic and I was put into a boot, the wounds came on my foot. So I was kind of a mess, and being diabetic, they don't heal as quickly. And my surgeon said, "We need to get you some wound care." So I called R3. I was a little anxious because I didn't know what to really expect. Even though it had been explained to me, I had not experienced it. The pressure is like being under water about 33 feet. And then when you get into the chamber, they pressurize it, and it's like being in an aircraft, and your ears kind of plug up and pop, and it takes about a minute to get those adjusted. But the pressure of it permeates, I guess, the cells of your body. And not only are your wounds being healed, it encompasses your whole body, which is really wonderful. When I went home, I had an appetite, which I had not had for months with a broken ankle. It took my appetite. I lost 37 pounds. It was awful. So I noticed the first time when I went back home, I was hungry. I couldn't believe it. So I had a nice lunch, and I was encouraged. You know, when you have hope that your wounds are going to heal faster, that just makes all the difference in the world. I would definitely recommend it to anyone that needs help, extra help. It's a godsend. It really is.